Jenny and Bobby are new to town. Looking for adventure, they search around. All they hear are tones of shrill.
Stay away from the house upon the hill!
A legend old this place had earned. Those who go do not return. Never seen again, thought to have died. Now the whole town was petrified.
But one old man makes them a bet, to go get in, but not get dead. Beware it creaks, it shudders, it shouts, it does all it can to keep you out. Bobby and Jenny set off on their quest, not scared at all, ready to do their best. They arrive at the house, which stands alone, wildly wild, all overgrown.
What's that? What's that? They're on the porch. Is it a body? Quick, use the torch. Oh, cheese curls. Is it a massive rat? No, I think it's just a crumpled mat.
Ah! Screams Jenny. Was that a gun? They drop down quick, then start to run. Then crawl along around the side. From moving shadows, they try to hide.
Suddenly they hear a chilling screech. To have a look they to the window reach. They peer inside, through grimy panes, the curtains drawn, all covered in stains. It's hard to see, it's dimly lit, then red starts dripping, drip, 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 drip. Ah! Screamed Jenny. Yuck, is that blood? Whatever it is, it can't be good. They see a knife flying on its own, and towards them is another thrown. Let's avoid the kitchen, they both say. We should find another way.
They use a ladder to get up high. Down the chimney they thought to try. Rickety, rickety, up they climb, but it's slippy, slippy, all covered in slime. Into the stacks they quickly look, but they're blasted with a gust of soot. They both fall back, then up, then down, and with a bump they hit the ground. Then some buttons to scare them swoop, again and again as they loop the loop. We need protection, let's try that shed. And so towards it they begin to tread.
They reach the gate and undo the latch, but are hit with a stench from the vegetable patch. Pongy sprouts and rotten tomatoes, smelly wellies and mouldy potatoes. They pass a pond all squelchy, squishy, yucky, globby, smelly, fishy. Nothing lives here, all is rotten. It's like the garden has been forgotten.
They open the shed's long closed door and find some hammers on the floor. As they lift them, the roof begins to crack. Ah! Screams Jenny. Get out fast!
Creaking trees, all covered in moss. As they pass by one, a branch falls off. Dodging round it, Bobby shouts, "The garden is fighting, just like the house." "Look," says Jenny, "the house knows we're here. We should use the door and show no fear. If we're brave and kind, it might just let us in." So they chuck the hammers in the bin.
Up the steps they creep, tiptoe, tip-tap. Crash, bang, thump, wallop, the steps collapse. Jenny and Bobby jump on the top and wait for all the noise to stop.
Through the letterbox with squinting eyes, they look before the door they try. I think it's clear, just boots on the floor. So they knock, knock, knock on the dusty door.
The door swings open to reveal some stairs, and dark, short figures full of glares. Coming towards them, an odd sound they hear, a repetitive chant which fills them with fear.
Daddy pig, mummy pig, peppa pig, George pig, daddy pig, mummy pig, peppa pig, George pig, daddy pig, mummy pig, peppa pig, George pig, daddy pig, mummy pig, peppa pig, George pig.
But then in the hall they see a man drinking from a tuna can. He turns towards them, they scream in fright. To see them better, he turns on a light.
come in. Welcome to my home. I'd have dressed for visitors had I known. Mr. Ebenezer Waffles is my name. What brings you here to my door frame?
They go in further, their attention caught, and see him fully, or so they thought. He sees them looking oddly at his head. Ah yes, my eyebrows, they're still in bed. Jenny and Bobby look bemused. Don't worry, he says. Don't be confused. There's just not enough time in the day to sleep and work and eat and play.
They look a bit closer at their host. Bits were missing. Was he a ghost? Mr. Waffles, says Bobby, where's your hand? Oh, it's simply holding the frying pan. Ouch, he exclaimed as they were looking. Do excuse me, my hands are cooking. They must have touched the hot pot stewing. It happens when they can't see what they're doing. They've already spilt the tomato sauce, by the sound with quite amazing force, and burnt the bread toasting on the fire. The situation really is quite dire.
He walks with legs straight and incomplete. Why, Mr. Waffles, where are your feet? Oh, they're off outside into the garden. In shock, they say, I beg your pardon. My dear, they're getting in my daily steps, for on their own they're quite adept. 20,000 is my goal. I should be done with one more stroll.
And then blue lights around start flashing. Up to the house a car was dashing. Ebenezer sighs, ah, Mr. Sheriff. They soon would learn he was the sheriff. You called the cops? Inquired Jenny. Of course, intruders, I get many. My eyes saw you creeping and swinging hammers before you remembered your better manners.
My ears heard your screams all around when listening to music in the lounge. You really should try being quieter when hiding from a house's proprietor. What about the rumours, the others missing? Oh, don't worry, they're all still living. My knees did knock them far away. They're yet to return, I'm afraid to say.
Sheriff Sheriff takes them to his car. Bobby cried back from afar, Can we come again to play? Mr. Waffles answers, Of course you may.
Let us be a lesson to you and more, to not get scared of things unsure, or go wild with imagination, as there often is an explanation